live, and thank you all you guys who obviously put your comments below and currently liked the video. But today, as I said, I'm going to be currently doing a couple of games on FIFA Ultimate Team, so I'm just going to show you now. And yes, Manchester United have currently got Reading in the third round of the FA Cup in January. Currently Reading, I think last time they were in the top flight, was it 2013, 2012, 2013, last time Reading were in the current top flight. We did actually get Reading in the FA Cup third round back in January 2017. It was January 2017, I think Rooney had scored in that game, but we won the game comprehensively, you know, by 4-0. But last time we played them in the league, wasn't it 1-0 at home and 4-3 away at Reading? I remember that game, that 4-3 game, was it like 4-3 after like 34 minutes or something like that, so I do remember it. Reading have obviously, they're struggling in the Championship at the moment. They're sitting 21st, I think, in the Championship, so they are in the relegation zone. In the Championship, they've obviously won the Championship twice. They've won League One before as well as Reading. Potentially, I think that they've got Paul Clement now as their, or Clement, how I pronounce it, as their manager. He's the ex-Derby, he's the ex-Swansea manager as well. And he's been manager for Reading, you know, since March 2018 as well. So potentially, you know, Reading haven't been top flight for about, is it like 5 or 6 years or something like that. But potentially, yes, Man United have been drawn against Reading in the third round of the FA Cup. As I said, if I can get all the ties out, you know, you watch my live stream, and you know, thank you all for contributing, you know, and watching my video as you always do. You know, potentially very interesting. I love the FA Cup, I really do. As I said, Arsenal are the record holders. Manchester United have won it 12, Arsenal 13, Tottenham I think have won it 8, Liverpool have won it 7, Aston Villa have won it 7, Chelsea have won it 8, and a total of 20 teams have actually won the competition. So the draws here, you've got Bolton against Walsall Sunderland, Millwall Hull, Gillingham Cardiff. I'm going to potentially pick my favourite run because there ain't that many, you know, any interesting games. Brentford Oxford, Sheffield Wednesday Luton, Manchester United Reading, as I said, Everton Lincoln, Tranmere Southport versus Tottenham, Preston North End Doncaster Rovers, Newcastle Blackburn, Chelsea Forest. Chelsea Forest isn't a bad tie, as I said. Forest are known for beating Arsenal in the Cup in the past as well, but obviously they've got Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, so that should be a Chelsea win anywhere. Palace Grimsby, Derby Southampton, Accrington Stanley versus Ipswich, Bristol City Huddersfield Town, Wrexham or Newport versus Leicester, Fulham versus Oldham, Shrewsbury Town versus Stoke, Solihull Hull Moors, I can't pronounce that, or Blackpool versus Arsenal, Man City Rotherham, definitely going to be Man City win. Bournemouth Brighton, West Ham Birmingham, Working Watford, Burnley Barnsley, QPR Leeds, Sheffield United Barnet, Norwich Portsmouth, Guiseley or Fleetwood against Wimbledon, West Brom Wigan, Middlesbrough against Peterborough or Bradford, Wolves Liverpool and Aston Villa and Swansea. So that is the FA Cup third round draw confirmed. I think the ties will be played between the 4th of January until the 7th of January as well. So I do really like the FA Cup. So yeah, currently said. So now at least Manchester United know who we have got now in the current FA Cup. So go back to Ultimate Team, as I said, over 110,000 coins, 300 FIFA points, 118 wins, 59 draws, 128 losses. So as I said, maybe not watch this video, but as I'm going into it now, wait there, whoa, I'll show you my squad anywhere for when you do watch it, if you're not going to be watching live, potentially. So there's my squad. You know, you've got Rashford there, you've got Markovic, you've got Maratta, you've got Mkhitaryan, you've got Giroud, you've got Shaqiri, you've got Rose, Pickford, Chamberlain, David Luiz, Lingard, Bellerin. You've got Allison there, Rudiger, Byler, Danilo, Luke Shaw, Gundogan, Herrera, Ramsey, Mata, Lacazette and Martial. Essentially, it is a decent team. I've got another team that I haven't accessed yet. This is a full Premier League team anyway, so we are going to get into a couple of games. We are going to do some talking, as I said. So yeah, we'll get on now. Focusing on the game, as I said though, on Wednesday night, we'll focus on that now. The FA Cup's not until the beginning of January. We've got games coming thick and fast. You know, we've got Arsenal on Wednesday, Fulham on Saturday at Old Trafford, and then it's Valencia in the Champions League. Champions League, we'll qualify for the knockouts February anyway, so we don't have to be too concerned about what happens in now. We could potentially top the group if Juventus failed to win and Manchester United beat Valencia. We've only scored 1 goal in the Champions League group stage, and that is you know, in 3 home games, and that is a potential bad record. We're not in the League Cup, so we don't focus on that either. So now it's mainly just focusing on the Premier League. As I said, we did have winnable games till Christmas. You know, we've dropped points to silly teams, especially this season. You know, Crystal Palace, we dropped points to them at home. You know, drop points away at Southampton. These are the teams with potential and the quality we've got in our side. You know, amount of money that's being invested into the squad. You know, we should be beating teams like that. You know, Man United are a big fan base. You know, one of the biggest fan bases in English football, as I said. And you know, potentially I used to go, but obviously they're not getting the money's worth now because the team. According to what he said, we know that he's missed out on a lot of potential targets as Jose Mourinho. Obviously, I've been having discussions with Edward about January. Potentially, reportedly, he's going to get 100. For me, he's not the right man for the club, and I think you know the board and the owners need to recommend the right man who can come in and change the good enough. I don't think any young players going to go and develop under Mourinho, and I think the board and the owners and Manchester United itself need to recommend the right man who's got who's got the right philosophy, who can, you know, who's got the stat. This is his third season now at the club. We know he's been mainly going on about what he's achieved and what he's won in the past and his overall history. No potential Manchester United fan cares because we know it hasn't worked out since Fergie left. We have spent a lot of money on players. We've let players go. £1 billion must have been spent on our team, you know, since you know, Ferguson left. Pogba obviously the most expensive, you know, £89 million, as I said, but obviously, you know, Pogba's obviously, it's going to be a debate whether he's going to be starting on Wednesday because obviously Mourinho will come out in the press, Jose Mourinho, and the called Pogba a virus. He said potentially his behaviour and attitude is affecting the other team, affecting his teammates. This is what Mourinho had said. And he's said he's got lack of respect for the players and the supporters, and this is why potentially Mourinho might want to get Pogba out of the club potentially. But Pogba's still got huge talent, don't forget. You know, he proved himself in Italy with Juventus. There has been talks, as I keep saying, about potentially going back to Italy, you know, with Juventus. I think he could potentially do it because he admitted he didn't want to leave Man United. Paul Pogba, and he said he told the Juventus teammates that he wanted to leave Manchester United, but he hasn't proven himself in English football, and that is James C. will put Shaqiri there, and it is disappointing. As I said, you know, teams forming, we're sitting 7th, you know, we're sitting 7th in December, we're 16 points from the top, so we're 2 or 3 years at least off the league at the moment, and I just don't think, I have no confidence that, you know, Manchester United are potentially gonna progress under Jose Mourinho. That's my opinion. What's going on here? Man United are not going to progress under Jose Mourinho because he doesn't suit the strappings of the club. He hasn't met the expectation. He hasn't met the expectation level since he's come into the club, as we all know. And potentially, I thought, you know, when Mourinho came, he was going to get us being competitive and make us challenge, make us, you know, win major honours, as I said. And I thought, when Mourinho first came, considering he's got a fantastic pedigree, I do respect him for that. He got sacked from Chelsea because obviously he had problems with the club doctor, with Jose Mourinho, and you know, in the past he has, you know, been a great potential manager, but he has been a great potential manager, but I want Mourinho out of this club as soon as possible. If we don't win Wednesday, we could see Mourinho leave then. Potentially, I'm surprised the board and the owners and the size of this club have actually put up with Mourinho's nonsense up until now. We've only won 3 trophies, you know, since he's actually come to the club, Jose Mourinho. And potentially spent just under £400 million on 11 players. So potentially for Mourinho, as I do keep saying, to have any chance of getting another season at Manchester United, potentially we have to get top 4 and get the Champions League for next season. We know top 4 is nowhere near good enough, you know, considering the money we've got. Everyone's questioned about his team selection and his tactics. Potentially he doesn't know his best starting 11, as I said. Potentially his tactics are all wrong, as I said, and he's had a lot of disputes, you know, especially with the top players here. You know, he hasn't had the best relationships with Martial. Luke Shaw last season especially, that's why Luke Shaw didn't even get into the team last season, because he had disputes with Luke Shaw, Paul Pogba. You know, so it's going to be interesting if he's going to start on Wednesday. We'll win this in 3 games, as we all know. We did go on that good run of form, you know, obviously at Newcastle, you know, we was 2-0 down. Before that game, we did say Mourinho was going to get sacked regardless of what the result was going to be. It didn't happen, you know, because we went on a good run of form, but as I said, we got the results, but the performances were not up to scratch, as I said, so we could potentially be in a lot worse position than we're in now, because we were lucky to win away from home at Bournemouth. We were lucky to win at Juventus away in the Champions League. That was a great result. That's probably the best result we've had in Europe, especially under Jose Mourinho, even though we was on the back foot for the most of the game, to be quite fair. You know, we was lucky to win at Bournemouth, as I said, lucky to win at home to Newcastle. We were lucky not to lose at Palace last week. We were lucky not to lose to Southampton because there was 2-0. And that's only when Manchester United shows some, you know, quality, you know, potentially. When we go behind, we seem to start playing, but we just don't know how to get prepared, and we don't know how to start a game of football, and that's the problem, especially this season. You know, compared to last season, we finished 19 points, was it 19, 20 points from the top. We looked a bit more competitive last season, even though we didn't win any silverware last season, but the results were better last season. We won more games, we scored more goals, we kept more clean sheets, and we've got one of the worst goal differences in the league at this. You know, we've got one of the worst goal differences, you know, at the in the league at the moment, especially. But we desperately need to get points on the board. We've got Arsenal coming up Wednesday, Liverpool coming up soon as well, and I can't see us, you know, getting any points out of them games. I know we've got a good record against Arsenal. It's going to be a big game on Wednesday for us. A big, massive game, considering, look at the form between the sides, to be quite fair. You know, look at the form between the sides. Oh, finally could have scored, you know. Arsenal look, as I keep saying, Arsenal look a great team under Unai Emery. You know, I think he's changed the whole system around. He's got Arsenal playing much better football, and they look a total different side to what they looked under Arsene Wenger, to be quite fair. I remember he's been at Jean-Charles Villa in the past, and he's been at Valencia in the past as well as Unai Emery. But I still think, you know, Arsenal got players aging up, and potentially don't have a great record against the top 6 sides, as I said, Arsenal Football Club. But he's turned it around very, very well, and I think he still needs a few transfer windows to bolster their squad even more. And then I think they can potentially be series title contenders, because they haven't won it since 2004. Aubameyang's absolutely world class. I said I'd have loved him at Man United. I really loved him at Man United. I think, you know, he's proven to be a good goal scorer. He proved it with Dortmund. You know, he's doing it now with Arsenal, so he's come to the Premier League and done very, very well. And I like Lacazette as well. I really like Lacazette. You know, great player. Did well with Lyon. He's another player I'd have loved at Man United, Lacazette. But as I said, Arsenal have lost a lot of their good players over the years, but they're totally look a different time under Unai. It's only his first season at Arsenal as Unai. But as I said, with Wenger, they had 22 years out of him. He won quite a couple of silverware. But obviously, in the first 11-12, you know, in the first 11-12 years he was very, very good, and then it just collapsed under Arsene Wenger, and a lot of Arsenal fans wanted him out, especially in the latter stages in the last couple of years. They wanted Arsene Wenger out, as I said. But to be fair, they look a much better team under Unai. They still need to bolster the squad a bit more if they're going to be our title contenders. But they've got where they're playing, you know, are they like 13 undefeated in the Premier League and like 19 or 20 undefeated like in all competitions, so they are a really, really good side, and we know potentially we've got a good record over them. We know potentially we beat them under the David Moyes era, we beat them under Van Gaal as well, didn't we, at Old Trafford. You know, I remember that game, Rashford scored twice in the Premier League, David beat them 3-2, and we only had our kids out in that potential game. Obviously we beat them twice last season, 3-1 and 2-1. Don't know how we beat them last season, kind of lucky. Arsenal were actually dominant, apart from the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, apart from that, Arsenal were basically all over us in that game. But potentially now, it's different now. Arsenal, a different side, they've got a new manager in Unai, and he's a good manager, I give him the credit. And if he achieved top 4 or even gets in the top 3, I think he deserves manager this season, in my opinion, to be quite fair. It is a midweek game, it is streamed on BT. It's the first time a match, Man United Arsenal match in the Premier League has been hosted midweek since May 2002. And this is going to be the first meeting between Emery and Jose Mourinho since 2013, so that's like 5-6 years or something like that. But we know this fixture, Man United Arsenal, is not the fixture it used to be, as we all know. It used to be a great fixture back in the day, you know, it used to be Arsenal challenging Man United Arsenal going to the league. And it was always a title side, it was Man United and Arsenal. It used to be a great fixture back in the day. It's not as good as fixture as it was, nowhere near as good as fixture as it was Man United Arsenal, as we all know. But I'm winning this game 2-0, and I said give you a bit of news going into the game. I said Ashley Young suspended. Ashley Young's definitely suspended for the game. Arsenal Jack is suspended for the game because he got obviously a bookable offence. Danny Welbeck's obviously out for the season, as that confirmed. Ozil's got a back injury, so I don't know if he's going to be potentially starting. I'm a fan of Ozil. I like Ozil. I like Aaron Ramsey. Arsenal, I think he's going, even though he's leaving, he's still showing intensity for Arsenal. He's playing really, really well, and Arsenal have already told him. I think he's been at Arsenal over a decade, but Arsenal have already told him 2-1 now. Arsenal have already told him potentially he's not going to be getting a new contract, but I'm with Aaron Ramsey. I do like him as well. It's going to be a big game on Wednesday. Really, really big game. Arsenal won less 2006 in the Premier League, so that's over a decade now, as we all currently know. Potentially, we've got a good record over Arsenal. We even beat them under the David Moyes era at Arsenal at Old Trafford 1-0.
Gets his foot in there. Koscielny.
But yeah, I think regardless of whether we win or not, I still think Mourinho needs to go. And I said regardless of whoever we're getting in January, Mourinho needs to go. And Mourinho thinks we'll get one player in January. What he said the other day in the press. You know, I don't want Europa League football, as I said. So we need to get top 4 at least, because we know we're not going to win the league. We haven't got a prayer winning the title. We all know this, but I just don't think the players are playing for Jose Mourinho. And, you know, we're in an absolutely terrible position. And you know, we've got to help address the problems at the club, and the first problem is getting rid of Mourinho. That's one problem solved, and then getting a new manager in who I think potentially has got the right stature to command in that position, who's got a winning mentality. And Zinedine Zidane's a name that's been put into the hat, because he's been mentioned a few times. His son has confirmed potentially as of Zinedine Zidane that he's going to be returning to management soon. That came in the press the other day about Zinedine Zidane. He hasn't been proven in English football. He's never played in English football. He's never managed in English football, but he's done well wherever he's been. He's only managed Real Madrid because obviously he played for Madrid in his senior career, he played for Juventus in his senior career and Bordeaux, and he's obviously won all his with them as Zinedine Zidane. He has had discussions with his current representatives over potentially coming to managing English football, Zinedine Zidane, as I said, and I do like him. You know, he's a very, very good manager. You know, it would be good to see him come and manage in the Premier League. He'd be coming to experience a new era, potentially getting used to a new team. Would Zinedine Zidane, and potentially he maybe would be able to address the problems and change the style of play at the club. Ryan Giggs, according to him, he said nothing's going to change Man United attacker Mourinho, but I said potentially after his first season, you know, he did get silverware on the board. It wasn't the the honours that potentially we should have been. Potentially just winning, considering money we spent, considering Mourinho's history. I thought that season would have gone for the Premier League and we didn't get it. And we haven't won it since 2013, but I credit Mourinho on his first season, to be fair. And then obviously it's got a lot worse since then. Didn't win out last season. The only thing we've got to go for this season now, potentially, is the FA Cup and the Champions League, but we know for a fact we're not going to win the Champions League. We haven't got a chance of winning the Champions League because there's too many good sides in it that can just exploit us too easily, and we're not good enough. We're not going to win the Champions League. We haven't won it since 2008. We're not going to win the Champions League. So we can forget that. We got to the FA Cup final last season. We didn't turn up in that, as we all know. We got the FA Cup in 2015 under Louis van Gaal.
Well, he is dead-eyed today. Every shot finds the back of the net.
I bet he can't believe it. Not often as a striker you enjoy days like this.
Very good game.
As I said, didn't work out under Van Gaal. He had a good pedigree with Bayern Munich, but he didn't do it at Manchester United, as we all know. But neither did Moyes. But Moyes, obviously, Ferguson had recommended David Moyes because obviously they were both Scottish. And I knew when Fergie retired it were all going to go downhill, especially with David Moyes coming in, because I knew everything about David Moyes. He was an average manager because he did well with Everton. He's never managed a top club as David Moyes. He did well with his 9-10 year period with Everton. He only had a short tenure at Man United. He only got 9 months into the job at Old Trafford. So his tenure didn't last long. Shortest tenure basically we've had as a manager. I think it is anyway, as I said. And Moyes just didn't have the much confidence in that position. So then we recommended Van Gaal. Van Gaal didn't succeed, even though he got quite a few players in who did make an impact when he first came, such as like Di Maria. We got Falcao as well. Luke Shaw struggled in his first season as well with Van Gaal, as we all know, but it didn't work out under Van Gaal. potentially it's not working out with the Mourinho now. It's sad to see. But potentially, my concerns are David De Gea. I really love the goalkeeper a bit. He's done a hell of a lot for us, you know, since he's been here. He's been here since 2011. I do like him. I think it's all down to Mourinho and what club the decision make, whether David De Gea's going to sign a new deal or not. That's what it said in the press the other day. But potentially, I think David De Gea wants to become at the club the highest earner. So he's basically demanding that he wants around the same amount of wages as what basically Sanchez is receiving. Potentially, I thought £300,000 a week would have been maybe enough. If Man United willing to pay that to persuade him to stay at the club, but I think he's demanding, as I keep saying, he wants a similar amount of wages as Sanchez because De Gea. As I said, he's won the Club Player of the Year for the last 4 out of 5 seasons. Potentially the best goalkeeper in the world. It looked like Real Madrid were going to get a deal materialised for him in 2015, but obviously the deal didn't go through, obviously, so he stayed at Man United, did De Gea. The good news is we did activate his clause to extend his current contract till 2020, so if Man United have to cash in for the player, if there is no sign of him signing a new deal, then Man United will cash in for the player, and Man United will probably have a price tag around £70-75 million at least. PSG and Juventus have been interested. It did say PSG willing to offer £60 million, 4-year deal, £300,000 a week salary for David De Gea, but I think his future's still uncertain at the moment. Mourinho said David De Gea does potentially want to stay at the club. I think he does. I think he has admitted to Gea that he is happy at Manchester United. He is happy. He's probably not happy with the problem that's going on with the club. He's not happy with the results. He's not happy with the issues going on regarding Mourinho and all that, and the club itself. So yeah, so we know there's been discussion with Juventus about potentially making a move there, David De Gea. Potentially, we don't know what's happening with De Gea at this current moment. And Mourinho said he wasn't confident quite a few weeks ago he was going to sign a new deal. All of a sudden he said in the press the other day he was confident he was going to sign a new deal. I don't know, but as I said, Man United have identified the #1 replacement. We're willing to pay a world record transfer fee for Jordan Pickford. It cost in the region of 70 million. I think Chelsea, the most expensive goalkeeper is Chelsea's goalkeeper now, because they did actually pay over £70 million for him. I can't pronounce his name, so I can't tell you his name. Obviously, the Chelsea obviously got him because obviously Courtois departed Chelsea, obviously. As I said. But yeah, Man United have identified Jordan Pickford. He's under contract to 2024 with Everton. His performances were absolutely sublime in the World Cup, Jordan Pickford. And in the last year or so, as I said, he's got the similar amount of stats to what David De Gea had got from in the last year. So, you know, they made the same amount of saves as according to what I saw anyway. He's potentially good for Everton. Everton like him. He's been at Everton since 2017. As I said, you know, he's an ex-Sunderland player, recently reserves with them. You know, he's been at a catalogue of teams on loan. And then obviously Everton paid £30 million for him, so Everton could make £40 million profit on the keeper. But if, you know, obviously 70 million is a lot, you know, for a goalkeeper. But it's all depending if David De Gea stays at Old Trafford. If he does, then we're not going to go pay 70 million for Jordan Pickford. If he doesn't, then Man United are going to prepare to have talks with Everton over Jordan Pickford. As I said, but it won't until next summer anyway, because by then we'll know if David De Gea is, you know, staying or going. Because obviously we need to know if he's going to be signing a new deal at Old Trafford. But absolutely, world-class goalkeeper, as I said, and potentially, yeah. But we know Manchester United have been linked with a lot of central defenders, as I do keep saying. A lot of central defenders have been mentioned, such as Rafael Varane in his prime. Do you think he'd do well? Do you think he'd fit? Do you think he'd complement our defence well? Do you think he'd do well if he came in the Premier League? He's proven himself when he's playing with Real Madrid. He's only 25, I think, 24. He's won 15 on the line, made up 2 century appearances. He's obviously worked with Mourinho in the past, so you know, obviously he has a good relationship with Mourinho, as I said. And he's a very, very good central defender. He's got failed around. He's obviously an excellent player. He's not ranked for them. Made his senior debut in 2010-11. You know, with Lens did Rafael Varane, and he did very well at his performances in the World Cup in 2014-2018 were very, very good as well. So he is a good player. Reportedly Man United have agreed terms with Real Madrid for him. Reportedly, he could cost in the region of like a staggering £89 million for Rafael Varane, as we all know. But yeah, I do like the player. I do really like him. We know Koulibaly's been mentioned in the press as well as a target for Man United. I don't think, essentially what I read, I don't think Napoli are willing to do any business because they rate him around 89 million. Man United put, reportedly was it between 89 and 91 million pound bid for him the other day. Reportedly Napoli turned it down. Reportedly the Napoli president turned this bid down instantly. And reportedly he's under contract 2022-2023. He's Koulibaly, plays centre back, left back, defensive midfielder as well. And reportedly Man United have been interested in the player as well. Koulibaly, he's been recently nominated African Player Football of the Year as well. As the player, so Man U have been linked with him. We also heard Diego Godin coming out in the press the other week because Man United are also linked with Diego Godin as well. He's a very, very good player. I think he's out of his prime. He's in his 30s, something like that. He's highly experienced in Spain. He's been in Spain like 8-9 years now. You know, with Atletico Madrid, he's also been at Villarreal in the past as well. He's won about 7 honours. Reportedly, he's got around the 20 million release clause. Atletico Madrid want to tie him down to a new deal. Diego Godin, but Man United were in talks with Atletico Madrid during the course of the summer as well about Man United getting Diego Godin as well. More news to update you with Jurgen Klopp, considering celebrations at the weekend, and Liverpool beat Everton 1-0, and the goal, was it Virgil van Dijk got the goal? That's the most expensive defender. Obviously Liverpool paid £75 million for him. Reportedly he's been charged with his celebrations as Jurgen Klopp with his misconduct. He's been potentially charged, and obviously people said he went too far with the celebrations, but obviously City are very, very good and they're unstoppable, and he's delighted with this because Liverpool haven't lost yet. They're playing well in the Premier League. They've got a lot of good players. He spent just under £400 million in six transfer windows as Jurgen Klopp, as I currently said. But obviously he does want to keep the pressure on Manchester City, does Jurgen Klopp. So potentially he has been charged with it. As I said, he's been charged as Jurgen Klopp with this as well. But as I said, I think players will be leaving. I think Bailey will definitely be going. He's a big if he's going to be starting on Wednesday. Suchu is small. He's received a foot injury, has he? So I don't know if they're going to be starting. Bailey, I think, will leave. Partly a few teams have been interested in Bailey. As I said, he's a good, calm and composed centre back. Obviously Smalling, Man United reportedly being talked to securing him a new deal as well, looking to put a wage increase on his contract. Rojo, I think, will leave. I think Darmian will leave, whether it be January or next summer. He's going to an end of his current deal. Mourinho said he wants to keep him until at least the end of the season. Darmian, Herrera, I hope he signs a new deal. Man, you're in talks of securing him a new deal as well, so I hope he signs a new deal at the club. Herrera's been mainly making substitute appearances this season. He obviously became actually more of a regular under the Louis van Gaal era. But Herrera, to be quite fair, enjoyed it this season when he has come on as a substitute. He hasn't started much from the start this season. He has delivered the goods, to be quite fair to under Herrera. I want to keep Mata. I want Man U to secure Mata a new deal because I think he's been very, very good since he came. Since Moyes got him in 2014 and paid £40 million for him from Chelsea. I think he's very, very good as well. As I said, very, very consistent. I do really like Mata, to be honest. I prefer him playing in the middle than the right hand side, but obviously when Jose Mourinho plays him, he mainly obviously plays him on the right wing. Obviously Sanchez is going to miss the reunion with Arsenal on Wednesday. Sanchez, I think he's going to leave anywhere. As I do keep saying, Mourinho said he's going to be out for a long time. He's going to be out till January. Lindelof's going to be out till mid-December. But Sanchez hasn't delivered the goods at the club, we all know, and he was good during his 4 or 5 years with Arsenal under Arsene Wenger, as we all know. And good with Barcelona in Spain as well. He hasn't done it at Manchester United. He's proven to be a good player in the past with Arsenal. He proved it. But he hasn't done it at Manchester United, as we all currently know. And he hasn't. Sanchez, has obviously been here since January, as we all know. He hasn't had any experience at Manchester United yet of winning any silverware with Manchester United. But he's obviously you know, he's obviously done it in the past. He's won silverware with Arsenal and that, and obviously stuff like that. But obviously, he hasn't with Man United yet. We've got two young talent. You've got Martial and Rashford in his squad. Martial hasn't signed a new deal yet. There is no sign of him securing a new deal yet at the club. I think he's doing potentially our best outfield player this season without a doubt. And great young player, very tenacious, good, you know, genuine pace, can score goals, good at also, he can create chances as well, which is a good thing about him, Anthony Martial, but he hasn't been to his potential best in the last couple of games, so he does need to pick up the form again, as he has been showing for the majority of this season. There's no sign of him yet signing a new deal with Man United, Martial. But I hope he does. I really hope he does sign this new deal because he's won everything here, obviously apart from the Premier League and the Champions League, of course. So, same with Rashford, he hasn't won the Premier League, Champions League. But it would be good to see these young players achieve that silverware, but we're not going to do it under Jose Mourinho, as I said. I'm really tired, me now. I really am tired.
Yeah, it's a wonderful stop, Martin, isn't it? And no bits and pieces either to follow up on.
But you can't, as I say with Lukaku, he hasn't been to his potential best this season. You know, obviously he didn't score in like 12, 13 games. You know, he suffered a couple of injuries during the course of this season as well. During international break, he obviously got withdrawn from the Belgium squad. Suffered two injuries this season. Hasn't been on goal scoring form this season. His first season especially was great with this case, probably was scoring goals. He's a big game bottler. I don't like his first touch as well, but he's proven in the past to be a great prolific goal scorer as well. Lukaku, the strikers in the Premier League, I know you can't compare him to like the likes of Lacazette, especially at the moment, or Aubameyang, who's potentially world class. You can't compare Lukaku to them. You can't compare Lukaku to Morata at the moment because potentially, I remember when we was on the verge of getting Morata, and it went the other way because it looked like Chelsea were going to get Lukaku, was it a year or so ago now, and Morata was going to come at Man United, but it didn't happen. So Chelsea got Morata, Man United got Lukaku, and that's how it worked out. But I would have preferred Morata, to be quite honest, because he's highly experienced in Spain. He did good with Real Madrid, did Morata when he was there, especially. So, yeah. So, and you can't compare Lukaku to likes of Harry Kane either. Who do you think's better out of Aubameyang than Harry Kane? I don't know. I think Aubameyang's slightly better. Harry Kane obviously won the Golden Boot. Was it 2 seasons ago he won it? It was a couple of years ago now. He won it.
Made the tackle.
But yeah, we do definitely need another attacker. Okay, so obviously Lukaku's not in form, which he now, or he suffers an injury, and Sanchez isn't delivering the goods. So we do need a prolific goal scorer. We need someone who can create chances. We need someone who can score goals. That's what we need in that attacking position. And defensively, we definitely need to address them defensive issues at the club. As I said. But it's not long now, as I said, till the transfer window opens. Be interested to see, what players, what players they're getting. It'll be interesting to see. And I've been reading a bit of Liverpool's transfer news as well. Reportedly, they've got targets that they're interested in. Even though Klopp spent quite a bit of money, he's obviously got rid of a lot of players as well. I've heard potentially that. Klopp showed an interest in Naby El Fekir. He's been a potential Arsenal target in the past. Reportedly, Liverpool have put a big money move in for him during the course of the summer. Reportedly, he said. Reportedly, the fee had actually been agreed. I think with the terms agreed, I'm not sure, but all of a sudden, he actually turned up to Anfield. It looks like he was going to officially sign for Liverpool, and I thought for some reason the deal had just come to a conclusion. The deal had just totally collapsed, as I said. But they've been interested in Naby El Fekir. I like Naby El Fekir. Result thanks to Lyon. He's done very, very good with Lyon. He's been in the senior team for them since 2013 as Naby El Fekir. Since then, he's scored over 50 goals and he's gone to make over 150 odd appearances. And I think he can play. I think he's a midfielder. Can he also play as a forward as well? He hasn't signed a new Lyon contract yet as Naby El Fekir, but Liverpool have showed an interest in him. The Liverpool targets I've not been interested in Naby El Fekir and Christian Pulisic. But there's a few teams interested in Pulisic, because Chelsea are interested in Pulisic as well. But he's a great young player. Without a shadow of a doubt, he's proved himself at Borussia Dortmund fantastic as well. He's used up the youth system now. He's been in the senior squad with them since 2016. So it's potentially giving a name for himself in Germany. It would be good to see him come and experience the Premier League. He's under contract till 2020. He's rated at £70 million. Borussia Dortmund are not willing to do any business in January for the player. Chelsea are going to go for him in January Oh well, they can't go for him in January. They wanted to go for him in January, but they couldn't. They can't, I mean, because potentially Bushy-Dog have confirmed they're not willing to sanction off in January, want to keep him until the end of the season. And then obviously the teams are interested in him. They've got to pay the fee, or around about the fee that Bushy-Dog are demanding, which is around £70 million, as I said. And he's a great young player. He is a great young player. He's 15 plus 6 of what I've seen in his stats. And Borussia Dortmund, you know, wanted to sign him an actual new deal. The talks have not been successful, as I said. So, and he can play as attacking mid, and he can also play out wide as well.
That will be a corner. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Here's Borat. This with a chance to go into the lead now.
And we're starting a lot of potential targets over the years. You know, we heard since the day of Moyes were willing to a Bale. I like Bale as a footballer because he's proven in the Premier League. Southampton, Tottenham, now he's at Real Madrid. He's been around since 2013, hasn't he? You know, the only thing that concerned me about Bale, like, is injury prone. As I said, good being good for Wales as well. Gareth Bale, potentially we've been linked to him. Mostly Man United have been linked to Tony Cruz in the past, but obviously you think these could have potentially improved Manchester United, as I said. So we have missed out on a lot of potential targets. You know, Griezmann. Hi, alright mate, do you remember my last video? I'm 36 minutes in now into this stream, so you can, you know, but yeah, we've been linked with a hell of a lot of players. But you know, Griezmann, I'd love Griezmann a couple of years ago or so to come. It looked like that in that period last year or so. You see it on one of my old videos that Man United were linked with him. It looked like we were going to get Griezmann. He's highly experienced in Spain. He's good for France. He has a good relationship with Pogba. And it was because Atletico just transfer ban occurred. This is why we didn't get Griezmann. And I'd love Griezmann at United. I think he's a goal scorer. I think he'd have dramatically improved us. I don't know. I'm doing a couple of games on FIFA, mate, so I could be on for maybe another 10, 15.
We're looking at a well-coached team here.
JD Sports. They're in demand. They've been sold many times in the last 48 hours. For 70 quid, they're down to 45.
70 quid?
They're down to 45. Them I've got.
Yeah.
Blue Los Angeles. Adidas Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Remember them green ones you had?
Yeah.
Like them but blue.
Why, what about them?
They're knocking them out for 45 quid at JD.
Yeah.
They were 70. And they said
I'll have a look tomorrow.
Being sold many times in the last 2 days.
Yeah.
And they've got black ones for 50 quid.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Play through to me now. Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
You at college tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I'm at college tomorrow.
RJD's up until 8, yeah.
Dad, someone said hi to you.
Alright, say hello.
He said hello. He said hi. Yeah.
If you want them, I'll put money in for you if you want. You give me tomorrow night when you come in.
Yeah.
Do you want them?
Yeah.
Yeah. What size? 7?
Yeah.
I'll tell Bob to go get them tomorrow then.
Alright.
And then you give drop money out and give me.
Yeah, alright. Alright, fair enough. Yeah.
Them blue ones?
Yes. Do you want me to show you my ultimate team? You know, when I get off this game, I'll show you my full team that I've got. I wondering why you do tuning channel straight away. I was waiting for you. I thought surely you got to do. It was on my last video that I did earlier on. But yeah, I was saying earlier, Man U Reading. You know, last time they was actually in the top flight in English football was in the Premier League was like 2013, I think, something like that. We actually got them in the FA Cup in January 2017. I remember we beat them 4-0.
Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain.
He's alright, yeah.
The defenders managed to get in the way there.
We beat Reading 4-0 in January 2017. The last time we played him in the league, it was 1-0 and 4-3. Dramatic, that 4-3 game. I think it was like 4-3 after 30 odd minutes. I actually vaguely remember that match. I watched it. But yeah, they've got Paul Clement in now. They're not doing well in the Championship. I think they're 21st in the Championship, Reading. So essentially, it's got to be a Man United win all over. It should be a Man U win.
Chance to get the ball in the box.
But De Gea, I think, you know, he'd be happy to stay. Potentially, we was actually up there competing, but we're not. So, if Man United are willing to pay potentially for David De Gea, you know what he's demanding, I think he wants to become the highest earner at the club. He wants to earn the similar sort of wages that Sanchez is receiving here. Then I think that'll persuade him to stay at the club. But I hope he signs a new deal. I really do hope he signs a new deal. But I've got to keep hearing. You know, I'm not sure. His future's still uncertain, so I think he wants to know what's happening with Mourinho. I think he wants to know what's happening with the club because he's aware of the problems regarding the club and Mourinho, obviously. No way. You're joking. Alfie Harwood, have you got a YouTube channel? Cleo Fade, have you got a YouTube channel? Because I won't see it if you have, and I can have a look at for you videos, maybe even consider subscribing you, mate.
He knew when to release the pass, and he did just that. The pass not completed.
No, mate, I won't cry in your first place, laddie. My friend.
Thiago, opportunity in a wider area. And Herrera. Just a quick check on.
What videos do you do?
20 minutes to go. He's got to play it back.
Yeah, what videos do you do, mate? I have 7 million subs on my other account. Yeah, but what videos do you do? What do you talk about something, or what do you do? I'm actually going to think about maybe in a couple of months' time or whenever, when I can get some money behind me. I think I'm going to actually promote my channel, my whole actual YouTube channel. Yeah, obviously 7 fucking million, be a millionaire now. I think I'm actually going to consider promoting it, not just yet, when I get a bit of money behind me. I'm going to consider promoting it. It does cost money, don't get me wrong.
Really trying to use the
me and Alfie do a channel called Road Dive. I'm the K Raman. Something.
Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up.
Do you actually like football, though?
Time is ticking away here. Not a great tackle, I must say.
Do you like football? Keep red dot me. Yeah, as I said, tomorrow, as I do keep updating you, won't be on throughout the day, going to college, going to do some painting, decorating and that, and we'll be back on the stream tomorrow evening, as we always are. We're doing a couple of videos tomorrow evening, and then obviously, Man U Arsenal review on Wednesday night. ZBT have got it. I'll probably have to watch the highlights on YouTube, match at days on Wednesday night, so I can get a glimpse of the highlights to give you a match review on it, as I said. And
well, they could have been opened up there.
I think definitely Arsenal are going to win on Wednesday. I hate saying it, but even without the rivals, I don't like Man City, I don't like, Liverpool, but if I'm being honest, they've got really, really good players. Klopp's a good manager. Pep Guardiola's a fantastic manager, as I said. I've just got to be honest. Even though I hate, the City and Liverpool, I've always got to be honest, when they have got good players, and I respect that. And City are totally on a different level to us now. Take my head down. I want to keep it on.
Here's Antonio Rudiger.
But regardless of who we get in, I don't want Mourinho's manager. And the results this season, potentially losing away at West Ham, losing at Brighton, as we have done in the last 2 seasons, we've lost at Brighton. And it's not good enough. And we wouldn't lose to teams like that under Fergie, hardly ever. We've already lost 4 this season out of 14 games, drawn quite a few as well. But if we had Alex Ferguson, we'd probably lose 4 at the most in a full season. That's the difference. Who did Oxford get in the draw? I knew Arsenal got, I can't pronounce that other team, some at Mars or Blackpool. You were through 2 champions. Mate, I do play that sometimes. It's not often I play that, to be quite honest with you. Who did Oxford get? I can see here now who Oxford got. They've got the draw up. Wait there, mate, a minute, I'll have a look. Oxford got Brentford, mate. Brentford at Griffin Park. Yeah. Oxford got Brentford, mate. There isn't any really good ties here. I think if I had to choose the best tie out of all these, would probably be, in all honesty, well, what do you think? Wolves, Liverpool? think that's a pretty decent tie. It is a Premier League tie, isn't it? Wolves Liverpool. QPR Leeds United, not too bad. Jay Footy, cheers, lovely continent. Thanks very much for your comment, mate. Always appreciate it. You know. Derby Southampton, Palace Grimsby. Chelsea Forest isn't such a bad tie. But there isn't really any big, ties, is there? There isn't any big ties like a Man City Liverpool or Liverpool Chelsea or an Arsenal Chelsea or whatever, you know. I thought there would have been at least 1 or 2 big ties in the draw, to be quite honest with you, you know. Man City Rotherham is going to be City all day long, isn't it? But all can happen in the FA Cup. We've seen shocks happen over the years, so it does happen in the FA Cup, and that's what the FA Cup's all about. That's why it's such a great tournament, because shocks happen, you get lower teams beating big opposition, and it's a great tournament. It is a great tournament. Man United won't win it anyway. We were so close to winning it last season, but the final, we didn't turn up in the final. It was a Hazard penalty last season. You're crying about it. Crying about what, mate, my friend? Crying about what, my friend? Explain what you mean. So here's my team here. I said I was going to show you Martial, Mata, Lacazette. It's all Premier League team. Gundogan, Giroud, Mkhitaryan, Chamberlain, Pickford, Shaqiri, Rose, Lingard, Bellerin. You've got Allington there, Liverpool keeper. You've got Luke Shaw, David Luiz, Eric Bailly, Danilo, Rudiger, Ramsey, Herrera, Giroud, Rashford, and Markovic there. Yeah, I'm going to put contracts on. Man U are the worst team. Yeah, I'm a Manchester United fan all my life. Through thick and thin, no matter what, I'll always be United. And this is the worst I've ever seen United quite honest with you. You know, we've got a massive fan base, just like Arsenal have got a fantastic fan base. And obviously we're not getting our money's worth. We're really not. I think the one problem is to get Mourinho out of this club. And the board and the owners then have got to discuss what right man to get in. It's a mixture of the blame though. You can't. As I said, you can't just put the blame all on the manager. It's a mixture. You can blame the players, you can blame the manager, you can blame the board, you can blame the owners. Does me else. I could actually buy another couple of players. I've got 111,000 coins. Pack opening. You see, I've spent quite a bit of money on FIFA points and packs. I do get packs sometimes, you know, but to me, I think they're a waste of time because, well, most of the time you don't get the players you want in your packs. This is it. You don't really get the players that you always want to get in packs. I have done in the past a couple of times, but just not many times. You see. Bloody hell! I keep saying this in expire. I want to get this bloody contract. Oh, for God's sake! It annoys me when it does this. It really does. Wait there. I'll do a pack opening in a minute. I just need to get these contracts and players. Bellerin. I'll open the pack now actually. Store. 8 packs to open. Stuff the bronze, we'll go further down. Spend £800 on packs. I ain't got £800 mate, and I wouldn't anywhere. But these are the type of packs where you should get the players that you want. They should have, you know. I'll open this Jumbo Premium Gold pack now. We'll open it. Traore. I've got another team as well. I've got Premier League team and non-Premier League team. See what I mean? I never get the players I want. I told you. But at least I get contracts, so I don't have to pay for them with my actual coins. Player fitnesses, yeah. Yeah, I always vape, I love it, I can't help it. I always have it in my mouth constantly. Flavour, mate, my friend. I'll have to buy a promotion pack, mate. I don't think I've got any. Tobacco ice, mate. Nah, bro. To be fair, I used to do. I don't now. I don't do it now. I used to do. Why do you smoke weed? Bun, I do. Oh, fucking hell. Let me wait there. Let me just figure something out. Looks like I've got some items to deal with. I'll just fucking confirm it. Right, wait there a minute. One player's plaque. Unlock. There you go, yeah, promotion. Oh, well, I've got a promotion pack. Tell a lie, yeah. I'll open it now. How do you have 10? Okay, with that team. How do you have 10? Okay. Might as well just buy it. Just buy it. It's no, anyway, I've got loads of coins, but I want Ronaldo in a pack or Messi. It would be so amazing if it did happen. Who was this? Pepe Reina. Do you rate Pepe Reina? I remember him at Liverpool, mate, as goalkeeper. Pepe Reina, Mia, Crystal Palace. God's sake, why do I never get the players I want when I open packs? This is why I say they're a waste of time half the time. See what I mean? Anyway, fuck it, I'm getting on with the game. Well, what do you think? Yeah, what do you think's my original team, though? What do you think's my original team? What do you think of a cameraman? What do you think's my original team? That's what I want to know. I don't think it's a bad side. This I don't. To be in all honesty. But as I said to you on FIFA 19, as I said, the finishing's totally changed on it, hasn't it? The passing's totally changed on FIFA 19. They've made it harder to score a bit, you know. I like how RCM fitness this player up. Well, my friend, I want to see your team. Who have you got in your team, mate? JH Footy, who have you got in your team? Do you have PS4, JH Footy? Or do you have Xbox? I'm going to say, any of you that are watching now, if any of you have got PlayStation 4, you could watch your Instagram. I don't have Instagram, mate. I don't have Instagram, mate. I don't have Instagram, but any of you's got a PS4 that I've been watching, last video watching now, give us a bell, I can give you my name and everything, and we can, you know, oh, I have to quit that same kit. Give me a bell and I can always give you a game on FIFA, no problem with that. Yes, Facebook, mate. I'm on Facebook, but I don't have Instagram. Why do you have Facebook? If you let me know if you're on Facebook, mate, I can always view an ad. Come on, mate, press fucking X, man. Right, yeah. What's your name, mate, on Facebook? I can give you an ad now if you want. I've got my phone right in front of me here. Look at that a minute, my phone just freezes, mate. My Facebook is what? Steve Neal, right, that's it, yeah. Steve Neal. Do you have PS4 though, mate? You'll know who I am. I don't even have to give you my name. You'll know who it is by the ad anyway. I'll give you my name, probably, obviously, so I can add you on whatever. You'll see who it is anyway. You'll know who it is. Well, you've got his Xbox. Well, Jay Foot, I hope he's got PlayStation 4 so I can give him a game.
The game is underway. Sit back and enjoy. And the lineup for the home side.
I've been on FIFA for ages. This is why I'm potentially not playing.
Alongside David Luiz in the heart of the defence.
That road. No, mate, I'm not. Don't know why you'd even ask me that, mate. I really don't know why you'd even ask me that. I don't know why you'd ask me that, mate. Mate, I am 22 years of fucking age, mate. That's just cheap, mate.
And that has
a fucking virgin, mate. Are you absolutely mad?
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. Strong, powerful.
Mate, you fucking... I'm not even answering your questions, mate. You're asking too many personal stuff, my friend.
It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking.
Why have you, mate? You got STI, you a fucking virgin, mate. Oh, good effort, that. I'm going to pause this in a minute and I'm actually going to go on Facebook and look for him, JH Footy.
Well, that's not so much an interception as a poor pass. Striding forward, purposefully. And the chance for Firmino. It's bounced back off the bar.
Chris Gaming. Hi, hello Chris Gaming is. I have ADHD. Do you?
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers.
No, I ain't got Instagram, mate. I've already said I ain't got Instagram. ADHD, mate, it's not good to have, mate. If it's true, what you're saying, it's horrible. It's bad to have, is that, mate, is ADHD. Well, you know you don't. Okay, you're joking, mate. Pause this. I'm playing bad on this anyway. I'm too busy focusing on fucking talking. Playing this. What's his name? Steve. Who's Chris Gaming? Which one are you, Steve? If you're on this, Steve. Are you from Leeds? Where are you from? Which one are you? I don't know which one you are. I've typed your name, mate, but which one are you? If you come on, can you answer me? Which one are you, mate? No, I'm shit, mate.
It's a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Markovic.
Yeah, but Steve Neal, which one is it? I've typed it in, but which one is it?
Herrera couldn't hold on to the ball.
Because I've just typed up one, it says one's from Manchester.
Good vision. Real chance.
It says one's from Manchester, mate.
Well, it was a bit desperate.
I'll have a look in a bit, won't I?
Quick-witted.
I'll have a look in a minute, mate.
Movement too to intercept there. Opportunity in a wider area. Alvaro Morata and Herrera. He's got his shot off now. It's a drive with some power.
From Oxford, does it actually say underneath from Oxford Birmingham?
Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. And,
obviously I'm from Leeds, mate, aren't I? So it's, you won't come up straight away on the first page, will you? If I'm from Leeds and you're from Oxford. I'm from Leeds, mate.
Away, pointing to the spot, penalty kick.
Oh, was the contact any time?
Oh well, you've got to be rubbish at something, right, haven't you?
A card, but it's not the red that perhaps we were expecting. And the referee's taken his time, and he's shown him a yellow.
Well, there's a gasp of surprise from the crowd. We all thought that was going to be a sending off.
Scores from the spot.
He's reliable from 12 yards.
I can't find you, my friend, so I think the best thing is that I give you my name and then you can add me.
I don't know anyone more confident about taking penalties than him.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
Just a reminder, 3-1.
Sons of my porno, silly get.
Number 9, Morata.
Gabriel Jesus.
Can't find you, my friend.
Cut that out with some sharp movement.
I'm always up for banter, mate. Always up for it.
A chance
I
to
always get
break
banned
away
on
now on the
me anyway.
counter.
I love it. Doesn't bother me what people
Decisive
say.
pass. In with a chance. Got to keep his nerve here. Somehow he saved it.
I can't find him here, so I said it's best if I just tell you mine, because you'll know it is straight away from the picture anyway.
And here's the shot.
No, you're from Oxford, aren't you? And I'm from Leeds, so I'm gonna look in a bit. I'm gonna look in a minute. I'm gonna keep scrolling down. I've typed it in. Steve, Neil, something like that.
Slipping it through.
You know my name anyway. My YouTube channel name is my actual name. My YouTube channel name is actually my real name. That is my name.
And he's in. An opportunity to help their chances now. Trying to catch the other
So if you
team
just,
out with a
you
quick
go on my
break here.
YouTube, it'll tell you my name and everything, and then just type that in on Facebook, and then you'll know who it is, potentially, definitely, because you'll just know with a picture who it is, which is me. It's a Manchester United logo on my picture on Facebook.
Well, they had the runner going through, and the pass wasn't quite right, was it? It was too strong.
Add me, mate. Just easy if you add me. I said my name.
Can he pick somebody out with his pullback?
My name
The keeper might be needed again.
on YouTube is my actual name.
Guided through by Ander Herrera.
Chris what, mate?
Delivered towards Morata. Good power in that.
Chris Log searching.
Roberto Firmino. This might be it. The shot gets blocked. Morata. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. In quickly.
Jay Footy, Chris what? I need to know your surname, mate.
Read the play well to intercept.
Mate, I need to know your surname, Chris, so...
It's with Herrera. Threading it through. Brilliant pass, can he finish it? Was a chance maybe to hit the target.
Fuck's sake.
Nothing wrong with a connection either.
Thiago Silva.
Can I do rings? Well, no, I can't, mate, to be honest.
Anticipating the pass. Well, it's over the top of the defender. One to chase.
I'm going to watch some of your videos and get on your channel.
It's an excellent cross. Well, they got it wide very well. A chance to get the cross in, but it's not turned out to be a very good delivery. Fred. This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Bet that right, half time,
Half-time now, and the score is 3-1. A brilliant first half from this fella.
Seemed to be all over the pitch in that first half, and he was in the box when it mattered to grab himself a couple of goals. His team can certainly be thankful for his performance and for their lead.
Just weed, mate. Told you, just weed. I requested, right there. Right, okay mate, Chris Log. No, right, confirm, I found you. Let's have a look at you.
So here we go for the second half.
Yeah mate, I've accepted your request mate, yeah. There, your request has been accepted.
It's a good cross. Trying to lift it over the nearest defender and he couldn't.
Neither do I, mate. What makes you bring this up?
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Gabriel threads it through. It's a good place to win the ball here. Shot off! No trouble for Alisson. And now a throw-in. Here's Antonio Rudiger.
Yeah, it's so good funny on the channel having banter. I just love these comments, honestly.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
It's just showing your interest, I suppose.
And the counter-attack could be there. Just lost their way at the crucial moment of that counter-attack, and they've lost the ball.
I'll be on tomorrow, definitely. Tomorrow evening.
In with a chance.
We'll be going off after this though, because I'm tired, and we will be back tomorrow with all our videos. It'll be tomorrow evening, as you didn't hear me notifying you earlier on.
Now Marcus
I'm busy tomorrow, so it'll be tomorrow evening.
With Ander Herrera again. Morata! Great goalkeeper, great save.
Well, he shouldn't have had a prayer there, but he's so agile, this keeper.
Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. That's a missed opportunity on the counter-attack.
Don't end the stream. Of course I'm going to end the stream, mate, when I get off.
Sure. Now Danilo and Herrera. David Luiz with Danilo.
Mate.
Here's Antonio Rudiger.
Mate.
Morata. Aaron Ramsey.
I'm not going to stick with no college for any fucking stream, mate. You're absolutely
That
crazy.
did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it. Markovic. Just a mistake, really.
Are you fucking crazy, mate?
Just a mishit pass.
Don't worry, I'll be on the stream tomorrow. You can fucking come on then, mate, and fucking watch me then, pal. It will be tomorrow evening, mate. I'm sure you can wait till tomorrow evening, lad.
They're leaving some spaces in behind now.
Gabriel Jesus! They scored!
Well, he's not far out, but you've got to be on your toes in these
Mate,
circumstances.
fuck, how many times have you fucking said that to me? You've just said it 100 times.
Very off colour.
You stop fucking crying, mate.
Felipe Anderson, very weak challenge.
You've said this 100 times, mate.
Felipe Luis. And he's gone behind for a goal kick.
Well, listen to this. You can
Sorry,
feel
you're
the
fucking better,
frustration
sorry, as
in
well.
this stadium.
Nah, I'm only
The team's
joking.
been poor so far, well below their usual standards.
And I'm shit at FIFA, so you got to be shit at somewhere. I haven't been up for a while anyway. But I saw you my record when I got on main menu, you won't believe.
It's a brave effort,
You know.
really, in amongst the players to get the header in, but off target, way off target.
Just silly
Not his
cunt,
best
mate.
effort, that's for sure.
Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey has given it away. They've got the ball back. The interceptor got it
Mate,
for them.
you're on about crying. I have not cried for fucking about. Honestly, you might not believe what I'm saying here.
Looking for teammates
Honestly,
in
you
the
won't
middle.
believe what I'm saying here. I've not cried for
Upside
about
of being
10,
a
11 years,
goalkeeper. We've
mate.
seen the downside.
Not
in
once.
some of his work earlier in the game, but good stop this time.
Yeah, it was a decent stop. You'd expect him to make it, but not his day, really, generally.
So I'm going to search you up on YouTube, Alfie. I want to see you JH Footy on YouTube as well.
Firmino.
See if your channel's interesting, you know. Probably will consider subscribing. Definitely.
Good block.
Do I look like I'm crying, mate? Are you fucking blind or something?
I'm amazed, Alan, what we've watched, because good vision.
You silly cunt, mate. What a fucking joke this guy is.
They stopped him in the nick of time.
What a joke of this fucking guy
That was
is.
a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew.
10
Got away
seconds,
with it.
you mean 0 or 10
And
seconds.
Herrera.
Yeah, great banter, mate. Your jokes are fucking hilarious, mate.
Fred.
To be quite fair to you, I can't deny it. Me and Alfie run a YouTube channel called Brody TV, and I
Now with
have
Morata.
to come with that.
Got the ball back.
Fucking hell. 89 messages at the moment.
Now Rudiger. Read the play well to intercept. He's through. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. The
We've got
goalkeeper
47k. I think you told me that on last stream.
keeps the ball in his grasp. Rashford with the ball now. Oh, free kick awarded by the referee. It's 82 minutes played now. Alvaro Morata, and here's the shot. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it.
Well, the fans went mad when the keeper pulled off that stop. Nobody expected him to be able to do it. Incredible.
We got America quite a bit.
Alvaro Morata. That's cut out.
So I guess, Chris, you're an Oxford fan then. You're from Oxford, I think you're a fucking Oxford fan then.
Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans...
Great ball. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. Great work by the
My
goalkeeper.
predictions anywhere for Wednesday. My score, 3-1 to Arsenal, definitely. You know, I can't have any confidence in my team now. I really have not got any confidence whatsoever. But you know, we know that we do usually turn up against Arsenal. We do. And we've got a good record against them. But I have no confidence for Wednesday, I really don't. Arsenal look a total different side now with And what I'll read that comment in a minute. And where we have been there for, where we can do a good American accent. Well, ask me to do an American accent, don't bother because I can't do it. Believe it or not, I do play good on FIFA sometimes. I'm not potentially that good at it, I'm not, but you know, I can play good sometimes in win games. Can't do it, mate. So look at my record, 118 wins, 59 draws and 131 losses on FIFA 19 so far, all in all, in Ultimate Team. Stay with me guys, I've just got to go do something. I'm still be on the stream for a bit and then I'm going to be going off. Oh. Yeah, I know it is, mate, it's shit, innit? Buy some points. Nah, mate, can't be bothered. Oh. Wait a minute. Sent a photo, Chris, let me have a look. You send me a fucking photo, you send me. Well, yeah, I go to bed any time I want, but I'm going to be going pretty early tonight because I've got to be up really early in the morning. Chris. Chris, his team. He sent me a picture of his team. Have a look at yours. We have them in a minute. Well, you've got Rodiger in there, you've got Pickford in that. Toby Alderweireld, Jamie Vardy up front in that, Son on the left, Naby Keita, Firmino. Pretty decent, mate. Pretty decent team to be fair there, mate, not bad. Where are your reserves? Not a bad team. Yeah, but mate, you never get the players that you want. That's the problem. Do you want me to show you my other team that I've got? That's one. So we'll go to the team. That's a non-Premier League team. This is second team. I haven't used this team yet anywhere. Second team. Some of these I got impacts anywhere. Some I bought Cruise. No, still a Bernadeschi. I haven't sorted this team out yet because I haven't even used this team yet on FIFA 19, if I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't used it. I'm just accessing my Premier League team. How old are you, Chris? How old are you, mate? That's how old you are, mate. Can't say that. "22, me, mate." Outfit is not. Well, I think it's time for me to go off in a minute, guys. It is now 10:15 and I am really tired. Right, I'm opening one more pack and that's it, but I never get the players I want and it pisses me off, so... What the fuck? Don't know what happened. Tomorrow evening, mate, I already said. You never get the players you want with packs, they're a waste of fucking time. Tomorrow evening, mate, it'd be about, I'll give you an estimated time, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I'll be live tomorrow evening. That was sick, Pat, that was shit. Well, let's think. No, I never get the players I want. I've got 86,000 coins. I could just go buy a decent player now off transfer market, couldn't I? But try to think who to get. Mate, where's the money? Where's the money, mate? Don't want to. Tell you what I'll do. I've one more game and I'll go off. How's about that for you? No, mate. Look at that, change fucking back to my Premier League side. Mate, I've done it, I'm not, no. See Ronaldo. Ronaldo's an absolute fortune, mate. Are you threatening to leave, my friend, because I don't want to open a pack? It's a waste of money, mate. Waste of coins, should I say. Yeah, but I don't get anyone good. Alright, after this match I'll do it, okay? Mate, I won't get Ronaldo. Game first, mate, and then pack. And that kit they've published on Fifa, Manchester United, 4th kit, looks horrible. Looks horrible.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me. We should have a fine game for you today. And the lineup for the home side goes like this. Seoul plays with Jeffrey Kondogbia in the middle and just one out-and-out attacker in the lineup. Have a look now at the lineup for the visiting team. Eric Bailly plays alongside David Luiz in the heart of the defence to take the lead. That did
Come on.
a real opening.
Fucking bollocks.
They've dealt with it. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception. Lacazette. Now with Mkhitaryan. It's a fast start here.
They deserve that goal.
Good goal.
They did
1-0.
better early on.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Rodrigo.
Do it or not,
Nelson Martinez.
Giroud is actually my all-time top goal scorer on FIFA 19, believe it or not.
Here's Saul. Trying to find an opening. Not panicking. He's got his shot off now. Super reflexes from the goalkeeper.
I think, yeah, as I was saying, I think Mourinho's next to be definitely sacked now, definitely. You know, we heard today, or was it yesterday, that, you know, Mark Hughes is being officially sacked from Southampton. They've been poor this season, Southampton. They've only won one game in the league all season, and Mark Hughes has never really won. He's never really won honours, you know, as a manager. I don't think he's won any honours as a manager. During his playing career, you know, very, very good. He was great at United back in the 80s and 90s, you know, Premier League, FA Cups, League Cups, a few ones with Chelsea in his playing career as well, being at Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Everton, Southampton. He played for them in his playing career as well. You know, he was a great playing back in the day, Mark Hughes, but obviously didn't prove himself as a great manager. You know, his longest tenure as a manager was Stoke from 2013 to 2018, to be fair. Mark Hughes, but I liked him as a player, but obviously Southampton have now sacked him, so... And I think Mourinho, I think he's actually favourite at the bookies to be sacked. The next manager to be sacked, so... But Southampton have confirmed, they've given a statement now, you know, thanking him for his efforts and his, you know, coaching staff at the club as well.
In from the corner. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work.
Last game, opener pack, as I said, and then we will be going off, and we'll be back on tomorrow evening, as I've already told you.
And they've spread it out wide here. Gelson Martins got the tackle in. Gundogan. Henrik Mkhitaryan, Lacazette, and Herrera.
What's your opinion what's your opinion of Connor Jones' fat head?
Mark Bartra. Kondogbia. Here's Saul. Rodrigo. Saul. This is an opportunity. When you concede a free kick in an area like this, you could be in serious trouble.
Well, this is a...
Looking for the dip, but it didn't quite come down quickly enough.
He'll be hoping to get another chance after that one. It was disappointment.
Saul. Kondogbia. Good vision. Looked in control, anything but. What a miss.
Yeah, he looked so composed, and then to do that, his teammates won't let him forget that.
Mata. Lacazette.
Sorry, man, I'm just focusing on this at the moment, mate.
He's aimed for the far post here, and they get it away. And Herrera. Tackle goes in. Rodrigo. Good vision. He's in.
Fucking red hot me. Fucking on.
Can he do it? It's a good goal for them.
No.
Played well. No one can really complain about them taking the lead here. They have been much the better side, and it's a fine piece of finishing. Off we go again, 2-1.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Gelson Martin could have played him in, but in the end the goalkeeper relieved that he didn't. Well, the turnover, Scotland now on the front foot. They're breaking forward. A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they've still got the ball. Can take a touch, go for goal. Out in front of goal. Well, he certainly wasn't.
Oh,
fuck
off.
The first save, the game continued. Well, you know what goalkeepers are like.
Fucking bullshit.
Disappointed it was such a simple second save. But he certainly showed us what he's got a few moments earlier.
Yeah, no wonder his teammates are thanking him, because they didn't give him much help there, actually.
Brilliantly read and much needed in that position to intervene. He's hunted down the defender. He's cut that out well read. It's a good press from the team that have won the ball here. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out.
But as I said, yeah, there's other channels I like to watch, like your Red Full-Time Devils. I always watch that Man United channel. I like the United Stand featuring Mark Goldbridge. I love his channel. Always watching his channel. I like the Football Terrace. That's a great channel to watch as well. I always watch it when I can. Their channel's very, very good. I love Mark Goldbridge's channel. It's a great channel to watch. And I follow him. He's a great guy. I love his channel.
In with a chance. Rodrigo. They can't stop him. Two in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think.
3-1 the scoreline as we restart the game. Lacazette. Could be dangerous. And Herrera made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Now Mkhitaryan. It's İlkay Gundogan. And he takes it on. Maybe a bit of a sighter, but it was a strong effort.
I have seen him score from those kind of distances.
Saul. That's half-time now, and the score is 3-1.
Hello, I'm watching now.
And the ball is on the roll again, and the second half is underway. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Rodrigo. Neatly intercepted. There's a dangerous...
Quick, no, mate.
Looking good from their point of view. Gundogan. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Clever ball. Delivered into the box. He's way off target. Threading it through. Opportunity here. Better this time from the
Taking my
keeper.
jumper.
Well, he's kept going,
Fucking
hasn't he?
right
He's
now.
kept his head up, and maybe that'll be the turn in terms of his form out here.
Put the corner in the middle. Hit the post! Kondogbia struck the post here. And the cross goes towards the far post. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot.
I think the woodwork's still shaking, Martin, from that effort a few seconds ago.
Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. Trying to thread a pass through, but not successful. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space.
Last
out in
game
the
going off.
touchline.
Well, I'll open the pack after the game, then go off.
That's
Not
a
the reason for
turnover to
talking
the
now.
opposition.
Can't be bothered. Open the pack after the game, then
what a
we'll be
player.
going off.
What a
We'll be back
performance
on
in
the
that
stream
first half.
tomorrow evening. Couple of videos coming up. Going to be reading the media, see what's going on, and then we'll be updating you as we do always on this channel. We always do.
I love to see that. The referee playing the advantage. Probing away. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Lacazette. That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball. Break quickly when they get possession. Mata. Lacazette. It's with Herrera. Martial. Never panicked.
3-2.
Placed it past the goalkeeper. Oh, plenty of goals here today. 3-2.
Goal for the visitors.
Willian Jose.
Back in the game.
Saul. Promising build-up until that challenge. Mata. Gundogan. Lacazette. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. Put into the middle. Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Still countering here. Threading it through. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. Now Mkhitaryan and Herrera. Mata. Henrik Mkhitaryan. They've got the ball back by that interception. Dembele. Not a good challenge by the defender. Great ball. So, men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind.
Okay, a bit of substitution on. Bit of substitution on. Been marking each on.
Now Mkhitaryan. And they get it away. Dembele. Can find some space here on the flanks. Left the defenders trailing now. Here's a chance. It's opened up. Goal! They lead by 2 now. Took the chance nicely.
Fucking
And really
hell.
has given them much
Can't
more
even win a
basis
game
for
at the
the rest
moment
of
on this.
match.
I really can't. Oh, fucking
Not there
hell.
when needed. The goalkeeper, as it turned out.
No, one or two of his defenders looking at him, having words, and you can understand why. Poor decision from him.
And he's got the ball away from him with the tackle. Here's Saul. Rodrigo. Probing pass. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. Welbeck. Got time to set the sights here. Oh, they've got out of jail there. Bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Here's a chance. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. We've got 10 minutes left on the clock. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make... Well, that can only be a lapse of concentration to be that far offside. It's with Danilo. Now Mkhitaryan. Olivier Giroud. Strong challenge. Kondogbia. Gelson Martins. Saul. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Brilliantly read, and much needed in that position to intervene. Room now out on the wing. Excellent interception. Good deep cross towards the far post. Not trying to catch this cross, he's punched it away. Well, it's a 90-minute match, and there's only 2 minutes to go. Chance to go at the opposition with pace. With good vision. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play.
One.
Away from the danger. The fans want him to go for goal. And that will be a corner. He's put in the corner. Defended well. Maybe the cross. Now Mkhitaryan. Here's Martial.
There we go, done. Now, 4 goals to look at the stats: 6, 16, 6, 9, 5, position 51, 49. So yes, now I will open a pack, as I said. One more pack's getting opened. Okay, one more pack's getting opened. But anyway, thanks for you all joining. You know, I don't know who you are, but added you on, got you on Facebook, Chris. And yeah, I appreciate you put your comments, we've had banter. I always get banter from people, I can take banter, it's, you know, funny. And yeah, so we'll open one more pack, then we'll be going off. So you guys who's ever tuned in, you know, join me tomorrow. Tomorrow evening I will be on the live stream. 2 players pack. Have a look at this. I'm going to sell some players as well, I think. I'm going to sanction some players off. Yeah, we'll open this and then I'm going to go off. And as I said, join me tomorrow evening if you do want to. I'm going to sell a lot of players as well to get some money. You see what I mean? I'm not... He's a duplicate. Right, anyway, thank you for all tuning in on this video. I do really appreciate it. As I said, tomorrow evening there will be more live videos coming up. There'll be 2 at least coming up tomorrow evening. As I said, I will be live tomorrow, so you guys, you know, that joined on the last video, have joined on this current stream as well. If you do consider join tomorrow, if you do consider subscribe, drop a like or whatever, blah blah blah, I would really appreciate it, and then we'll be talking more Manchester United tomorrow evening, as I said. So anyway, take care, God bless guys, I'll see you all again very soon.